Shit, my mic stand over just fell the fuck over. What the fuck's that about?
Ladies and gentlemen, in a matter of seconds, you will see Sticky. It's time. Let's go.
I don't, Sticky, you're muted.
You're muted, Sticky.
We can see you,
but I do see you.
But you're muted.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yes.
What's up, my guy? How's it going?
What's up?
Finally.
Man, I don't know. What you been up to?
Just chilling, dude.
What are you been up to?
Why are you so interested in my life? I feel like you guys been talking mad shit while I've been gone. Let me watch your podcast first.
Watch the podcast.
It's okay. I'll destroy all of you in a rap battle if that's what it has to happen. But
I don't know. You should hear some
maybe one day.
You should hear some of my new shit.
I just keep getting caught up in bullshit.
So let's take this back to the beginning. Yeah, we're gonna take this back to the beginning.
What was the last car I had?
The Ranger.
You know, you had a Benz.
Last time I saw you, you had the Impala.
I never had an Impala. You think it was the Grand Prix?
Okay, it was the Grand Prix.
You had a truck the last time I seen you at the studio, but I'm talking, I seen you with a Benz. You're posting the Benz.
Yeah.
Saying you can rap about being in a Benz and shit. And then all of a sudden, one day you just disappear. You're not texting me or anything.
About crashing a Benz.
Yeah. So why'd you disappear? What the fuck happened?
Well,
when your Snapchat, your Snap got deleted?
Oh yeah. So I got, at first it was in the Grand Prix, I got hit at a stop sign, or not a stop sign, a stoplight. I got hit, and then my tire got turned, and fucking, I tried to chase him, and my shit fucking spun out. And I was like, damn, because my back tire was turned right, like it was a front tire. That was kind of fucked. And then after that, I don't know, I kind of just hustled my ass off. Tried to get another car, got a Benz. Then
wait, how much did you drop on this Benz?
25.
Okay,
yeah, it's solid. And it was nice.
Yeah, bro, that bitch was, we finally named it. We named it the night that I crashed it.
Before I ask you any more questions about where the hell have you been and what have you been up to, I guess if we're going to call this the Sticky interview, who is Lil Sticky? So, well, it's not Lil Sticky anymore. It's just Sticky. So take us back to the beginning. So how'd you get to calling yourself what you're calling yourself? How'd you get to being this musical artist that you are now?
Man, if you want, that's a whole long interview though. I got like 3% on my phone.
Talk until you're dead, my guy.
Look, I grew up with a studio in my basement. There was people in and out a lot. I met a lot of people who made music, and I tried to make music with them until eventually I got better at making music. And then after getting out of my household that I was in with my dad was abusive, and I stood up for myself and got out, and then moved to my mom's, which was Detroit. Kept making music, never stopped. Fucking felt like I needed to make music. Like I got a piano and shit, and just kept on doing it over and over and over again until I fucking felt like I couldn't anymore. I remember one day I listened to this X beat until I just couldn't listen to it. I walked around East Detroit for 6 hours that day and didn't go to a single class. But my point is, I just worked on it and worked on it and worked on it. And you just keep on doing it. Because when you got nothing else to talk to about your shit and nothing else to help you explore your brain, you got to be able to do it somehow. And I found out that just by being real through my music, I could do amazing things for myself, and hopefully I could do amazing things for other people too someday. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, I've always thought that you're gonna take off one day. Like I've always said, like I've always wanted to get you signed by the time you're 21. It was always like a goal. Like it was like to help you go farther. Because I saw as soon as I saw that hot and heavy video, I knew you had it in you. Like I knew you had the movements. I knew you had the attitude. Like I've always wanted to see you soar. And so I'm really
I,
happy
I'm
that you're still sticking with it.
I got some news to talk to you guys about, and I guess I'll talk to you about it now. But I don't know if I told you I'm starting a donation. Did I?
I haven't heard anything about that.
Okay, so I'm starting a donation. It's literally just gonna be cans on store counters and fucking restaurant counters, but it's called Triple M, Michigan Musical Management. Okay, it's free for anybody, and I'm gonna get the city to pay for it, and it's gonna be like, say I drop off one can here, one can here, one can here, so 5 cans at 5 different locations on one day. Do that every day for 2 weeks, and then in 2 weeks pick up every single one of those cans. That way you have a 2 week rotation of 5 cans. See what I mean? Now you take all that money. That's about $3,500 a week if you get $100 can. Now say you get more, okay, we got more. Say you get less, okay, we got less. But regardless, you got $1,000 to go drop on some music equipment right now. That what you're gonna use to make something better. And guess what? I already got a laptop. I'm gonna try and get like a triple monitor and a fucking all 3 fucking programs like Logic, Fruity Loops, and Pro Tools. That way we can do whatever one you're comfortable with. Make sure that we got all the equipment so that I can put it into a building so that I can get it paid for by the people so that we can keep looping this shit and doing it for free. That way we can get this money fucking going so that we can rebuild shit. Like I'm saying, we can take songs and be like, hey, this song, all the money goes to this because we have all the rights to it. We already paid a beatsmith from the people. We already paid fucking engineer from the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lab, you could get a job off this shit. We could pay you 20 an hour to come record this shit because we need paid quality. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
we need people that we could pay to make sure that that beat sounds good. We need people that we could pay to make sure that that shit sounds good so that we could make this money and we could do something with it. And as far as this, like, say this shit really takes off, right? Now, it starts off 5 a week. We pick up 5 a week. Or, I mean, 5 a day. 5 a day every day for a week. 2 weeks. Now you got 2 weeks. Hopefully we could get 10 a day. And then once you get 10 a day, that's fucking, I don't know, what's 10 times 14? 140? 140 cans. You don't think the news is already going to be on that? Metro Detroit's got 140 cans donating to Triple M, whatever that movement is. The cops are probably going to come after me, bro. I'm going to have to legalize it. See what I mean?
I see what you're saying. So I'm just gonna make sure that I understand. Like you're like gonna like put out donation cans like at different like stores and stuff, and like everybody's gonna donate to these cans, hopefully, and you're gonna try to
Okay.
expand off of that.
Jar with a
Okay,
slit.
gotcha,
You
gotcha.
feel
Okay,
me?
yeah, I'm
I
following.
got these little papers. I don't know where they went. I put my first one out yesterday at an Almont gas station because I know the person who works there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I put my first one out yesterday, and I had to put the papers on it and then put it on the counter. But it says like what the movement is on the back. It says Triple M donation jar on the front, and on the sides it says what it's saving up for.
Okay.
People don't even have to know what it is or care what it is. A lot of people just take their change that they hand them and just drop it in the jar.
You're right about that, and that's amazing too because that's helping anybody. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, even if they do know what it is, that's even better because I'm trying to get people to know what it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Part of me
Like,
feels like
look, I'm trying
part
to
of
get
me
it to the
feels
point.
like
I'm trying to get it to the point where we could pay for fucking cancer off of clicks. We could get the entire world to click this shit. 7 billion views on some shit and send all that money to cancer. You feel me? And I'm gonna make sure it gets sent to cancer because who's in charge of the money? Me.
that's it.
7 billion clicks. Every single penny of this shit goes towards cancer. Click this shit all these times. I'm not getting any money from it. Cancer kids are.
But they don't. How do they know that 100% what you're doing with the money? I think that might be the thing
Because we could
that's
have like
unappealing to people.
we could have it all on video or something. You know what
I
I
guess
mean?
I guess the best way to do
Do
it
it all
is
on video with like an FBI agent next to me.
I guess the best way to do it, I guess from my perspective, is if like after you get some money saved up, you build a website. You can basically have live receipts. Like you can show what you're spending money on, where your money's coming from, and you can actually show, like you can actually link this website and be like, hey, go here to actually see what we're doing. This is where our money's going. Be completely transparent.
Eventually, people donate through the website.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. But I'm trying to get it to a point where we don't have to spend money to change the world. All we got to do is click.
Mm-hmm.
Because not everybody has the money to spend on this, but we need to change the world, and nobody does the right shit. Nobody puts money into the right shit. You know how much money they spent on the army just to fucking pull them out of wherever the fuck they were because they gave them too many weapons? Like, what the fuck? They gave them weapons. They spent
Yeah.
money to spend money to spend money to get us out of there, to leave
Yeah.
shit there.
Yeah.
You got me fucked up, bro. No, that's not what we're supposed to be spending billions on fucking feeding the homeless.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Now hear me out. I can't say that this is a failure in our system because I have an EBT card and I'll be eating 260 a month off that bitch. But what I am saying is that there's starving people all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you could click a button that said go to space for 10 minutes or feed everybody one meal for a day, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What one are you gonna click?
Why can't everybody get an EBT card? You know,
Because yeah, that's what I'm saying though.
like
That's what I'm
just
saying
pass
though.
them
We could
bitches out.
do it a worldwide thing, but it'd have to be a whole system, and that's the fucked up part.
Well, I'm
But
talking everybody that needs one. So like homeless people, why don't they have an EBT card? Why isn't somebody going
because it'd
around
have to
with
be more like a food drive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you
Now
don't know
hear me
where.
out. Another fucked up part is I'll be going into gas stations and swiping my oh shit, my phone died.
No, dude. We didn't even get to get into it.
Pretty good though.
Fuck.
I love how we were able to get the oh my god, my phone died. I'm glad we got that. Hopefully he plugs his phone in, he'll be back.
He's
We're
going
hoping.
nuts.
Yeah, this is like why we wanted to talk to him because like he has these big ideas. He's still young and doesn't realize how the world works yet. And that's what I'm trying to slow him down and realize like just think this stuff through just a little bit more. But like it's just not. But he's gonna do great things. He just has to keep moving and it's gonna take a while. And I don't know if he knows that. I don't know if he knows it's gonna be 10 years, you know?
Um, now I like his idea and like I understand that it's like a for the people type of idea. At the same time, I think that it's also for a selfish reason because Sticky used to say like you gotta work for it, put in them studio hours, do this, do that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gotten to the point where it's taken too long by doing it that way. So now he wants to put out these cans and just accept all these donations and he wants people to fuel it for him and jumpstart it for him. Like
You know where I don't know if he has thought about
do you
this, but
agree with
like,
that?
yeah, I do. But like, like, what about the money that like we make from like our music? Like, where does that go? Does that go
Right back into it because I want
does
it.
that? Yeah, because if it goes back into it, that's a pyramid scheme, I think. And then,
Where the only
but
person that ever has money is Sticky.
yeah, but if that's not how it works, and you're able to have a contract and like keep your own money and just a portion of it goes back like it would if he's a label, then that's fine. That's fine. That works. Labels do that all the time. But
Instead of using it like a company, we'd have to use it more as like a tool. It'd be like a free tool that people would use to excel
mhm.
at music, and then once they get what they want out of it, they should be free to go do as they wish.
Yeah, and it's hard to have these conversations with him because like we're talking right now. He really likes just to tell us like how it's going. So it's hard to slow him down and talk.
I feel like he when he does let us talk, it's just to let us talk, but he's not really hearing it.
He's not listening. And I'm hoping eventually he'll listen up.
And don't take this as us talking shit, Sticky. We know you're an
No,
open-minded individual. Just
yeah, we're just we just have different ideas than you do. Like we're
Yes.
just trying to make sure we hit all the bases so you don't get fucked. Well, first of all, I want you to be successful. I don't want you to like just fail. So like if I see a flaw, I don't want to just be quiet about it and let you keep going. I want to address it. And if you don't take my criticism, that's okay. I'm perfectly okay with that. But I don't want you to be like, why didn't you tell me, you know? So
So do we end this? And if Sticky charges his phone and hits me up, we get him back in here? Because I would like, I, I mean, I want to hear more about what he's talking about now. I want to hear more about what he's been up to and what's
yeah,
going on right now and
yeah,
what his case is that he supposedly got coming. But I also want to get that Sticky interview. Like I want to know all those things, but I want to know that after we show everybody who Sticky is.
yeah,
Into
yeah.
this. Take it away, Logan.
So let's slow it down a little bit. Since now you have a charger and we got time to talk, we don't need to rush into this. Let's start from the beginning. Like,
Yeah,
how
I'm
was
gaining
it?
percentage.
Yeah, how was it growing up? Like, what was it really like growing up in the sticks? Like we all know you were in.
Uh, it was interesting, I guess. Cause like I didn't really fit in, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
Right.
Like when I was out there, it was more like I was an outcast. And I'm still an outcast here, don't get me wrong, but I'm an
Mm-hmm.
outcast in a larger scale of outcasts. You know what I mean? So I fit in with the outcasts. And
I
there's a
feel you.
lot of us out here. So it's more of a homey feeling. It's just out there I realized that out of a lot of people, there's only a certain group of people that you can fuck with because
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be like 1 out of 100 motherfuckers, maybe even 1 out of 5, you
Right.
know? And once you finally meet those people are gonna click. And it's not even just like some people just don't have the mentality, and sometimes it's because of how they were raised or because they don't know nothing else. But
Mm-hmm.
I was raised meeting a lot of people and seeing a lot of shit and watching it all go and watching it all come and then watching it all go again. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like
You
you just
bounced.
gotta,
Go ahead.
huh?
Go ahead.
You just gotta keep pushing
Mm-hmm. Because you bounced
and
around
make
a lot
sure.
when you were a kid, right? Like you bounced around from back like out here to down there
Yeah,
to
I
like a
went
lot.
from I went from my dad's to my mom's, and then from my mom's back to my dad's because I was worried about my siblings. I
Mm-hmm.
went to my dad's. I was like, Mom, I'm going to dad's every other week. My mom was like, all right. So I went to my dad's every other week. And then I stayed 2 weeks. And then I stayed 3 weeks. And then my mom reported me as a runaway, even though I told her I had a job and that's where I was at. And that was
Right.
like a day or two before my birthday. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
thanks. And then I moved back to my mom's for like 2 days. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, fuck you guys. Not going to work out. So she sent me back because I was a little asshole for a minute. And then I moved to my dad's till I was 18, moved back to the city to make money. And then I'm just gonna say me and my girlfriend had problems at the time because it's kind of not my information to talk about. But I moved back and then I moved back to the city again because when I went to my mom's on Christmas, my dad was like, don't come back. So I didn't come back. And then now I'm here.
And like all that's like within the last 2 years
No,
or like 2 or 3 years. Like it's
since I was 13,
yeah. Like
12,
okay, okay,
13.
gotcha.
But quite a bit of that
No,
stuff
because
was pretty recently.
when I was 12, I was fucking in the studio at my dad's house when I was
Mhm.
12.
You leaving your dad's, going to your mom's, and then leaving your mom's and being where you are now is all pretty recent.
Oh,
And
for sure. I got an
you
air
and your
mattress in
girl's
my truck,
problems
bro.
You're right.
is pretty
Right.
recent,
Right.
right?
What?
You and your girl's fallout is pretty recent too,
No, that was like,
within the last 2 years.
yeah, but we've only been together 2 years.
Okay. So
So are you together right now?
Yeah,
cool.
Okay.
That's good. That's good. So
y'all like to get personal, but it's
Yeah.
okay because this is how they're gonna do it.
so after so so what year was it when we all hooked up? Was it it was 2019, was I think 2018, somewhere around there is when we all started hooking up. Because I saw
I don't like that word, hooking
hooking
up.
up. Okay, we all started getting together. Is that even better? We all started touching
Yeah.
each other. We started getting real close. Sorry. No.
Oh, we talked.
No, I saw Hot and Heavy
We
whenever.
talked. We got in the studio. Lab hit me
Started
up.
Right.
I was
linking up.
chilling.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
It was
chilling like in Berlin, and Lab hit me up, and he was like, "Yo, what you doing?" And then one day he picked me up, and I had my knife on me, and I told him
yeah. This dude
I
almost
thought I
stabbed
was gonna
me.
have to kill him.
Yeah. So it was 2019 is when it was. So I was working at McDonald's, and one of my coworkers was like, "Hey, you should listen to this kid since you rap." And he was making fun of us, like he was making fun of Sticky. But then I
Everybody
heard it.
made fun of me, but look, I bet you I
Yeah.
could sing to this person right now. Never mind, they walked away, but I bet you I could sing to anybody right now, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, you're so good."
Never mind, they walked away, he says.
but yeah, I pick him up that one night because we went to go talk about music, and he's like, we both had knives on us because like we got in, we were super tense, and I was just like, I could feel the tenseness, so I instantly was just like super humble, was like, dude, I really appreciate you, really like, I like what you're doing, and then changed the mood. So we
Yeah,
were cool
because
after
I
that,
just didn't know who you were.
and then we both pulled out our knives. We're like, yeah, we're about to stab each other. Just let us both know we both wanted to we were going to kill each other if it came down to it.
Damn. Yeah, vibes weren't like that when I met Sticky.
No, it was good for that for a while.
I had a
Like,
new lab.
yeah, yeah,
I was kind of just like, all right, I'm about to meet a bunch of musicians. Cool.
yeah. And then we tried to do that whole M6 thing, and that didn't work. But I think none of us were ready for that.
Did you get in a lot of fights growing up?
You muted yourself, Sticky.
Yeah, you did. No. Maybe if hers will work, but I doubt she'll let you use it.
Where did he go?
Maybe ask her. I don't know, dude. He's posted up somewhere.
Oh, he's coming back.
Hold on,
There
maybe I
he is.
just trap my dog in here.
There it is.
You guys didn't hear that, did you?
No, we didn't hear or see anything.
All right.
So
Good to know.
so if you go blank, we shouldn't ask what was happening. We should just move on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So JP, you didn't hear that. So if he goes blank, we're just not asking what was happening, We're just moving on.
All right, that's fair.
Okay. So
Oh. Yeah.
Don't go blank, and we'll just cut those parts because if some shit happens, I want to know.
Well,
Yep.
it's just I got called from someone asking if I was the drug dealer there. And I was like, yeah. So it's
No.
not like it's anything important. If anything, it's probably gonna be like someone called me, they need something, I'm gonna drive, and I'm gonna be like, hey guys.
All right, so I asked, did you have to get in a lot of squabbles growing up? Did you fight a lot?
I mean, people tried to jump me. I jumped back. I surrounded myself with people because I felt like I needed protection. And in reality, you don't really need protection. It's all about your mentality. And at the same time, protection can get you in more trouble than not having protection. So it's like, pick your poison. It's like
Right.
alcohol and weed. You gonna get drunk and be an alcoholic your whole life, or you gonna be a stoner, or are you just
Mm-hmm.
gonna be sober because you'd rather be clear-minded? Me, if I'm clear-minded, it's not good. I think too much.
Right.
Um,
Dude, I smoked
but
weed for the first time not too long ago. I don't know if you heard about that. I did it.
when you been smoking weed then?
That's how we all got COVID, is because we all smoked weed together.
Uh, damn.
Yeah, but it was a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time. So the
So we
reason I
smoking
asked
weed next
that
time,
is
right?
you said what?
We smoking weed next time, right?
If you want to, if you
I
really
mean
want to, we
that
can.
that's up to Lab.
Good. Oh, hey, Lab. So, newsflash. I
Oh
haven't
shit.
made a fucking song in a minute, all right?
Uh-huh.
And I need to make music. So, anytime that you're open, text me. Literally, anytime that you're open. If I'm not open, I can't make it. I'm going to let you know. But anytime that you're open, text me because I will drive the hour. I do not give a fuck.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, JT and
Okay.
I are just kind of standstill right now because I'm almost done with my album. I don't know if you heard, but I'm close.
There you go.
So like I've been
I be
working hard on
pumping hits
that,
right
but
now if I was you.
but I'm about
All right, let's not get
Pick up
too
your
off
beer
track here.
can. Pick
I'll
up
just
your beer can,
I'll get in fights, my guy.
pussy. Nah, bro. He threw a fucking beer can at the wall. Or at the window, sorry. Fucking
Window's
homeless
not
guy. I
cool.
gave him a pizza. I gave him a pizza like 2 months ago, and he had the nerve to throw a
Mm,
fucking beer can at the window. At the
mm.
same spot where I gave him a pizza. Like, bro, you don't do nothing with yourself. You know how many cars I done went through in the time I gave you that pizza? Bitch, I gave you that pizza 2 cars ago.
All right, so the reason I bring up the squabbling is because every time I was over at the studio and stuff, you're trying to fight and shit like that. So
Well,
I
I
was
used to fight for fun. See, like that's different though. That's like I used to fight with my friends. You feel me? So like when it came down to that, I don't even really talk about those fights. But like I knocked out my friend's tooth once.
hell yeah.
Uh he fucking we were all chilling in my homie's basement at his mom's house.
Mhm.
And I was talking about how I dropped out and I'm stupid for it, right? And he was like, "You calling me retarded, bro? You calling me retarded?" He stood up and took his shirt off thinking he was hard shit. Dude stands up to like here to me, right?
Mhm.
I grew up with him. I called him Sasquatch for fucking ever. And so I'm like, whatever, bro. So I went to go bodies with him. I fought him before, just like with gloves on or like going 30 real quick. But we never really hit each other in the face for real. So I knew he was pissed off when he hit me in the face. You feel me?
Right.
He hit me in the face twice, and I went bodies with him. So I wasn't thinking he was about to hit me in the face. He hit me in the face twice, so I hit him in the face twice. I hit him in the face twice. He took 2 steps back. I was like, "What's up, bro?" And then he spit out his fucking tooth.
Oof.
Nice.
There you go. Yeah, stop someone talking shit.
So
But
in
I
those
wasn't. But the
basement
thing is, I
days,
wasn't even talking shit. Like my thing is, I don't talk shit. I talk facts. Okay. Like if I'm talking shit, it's because that shit is realistic,
Mm.
and that's why motherfuckers get offended. Like if I was to call you a cocksucker right now, you would probably think I'm joking and live your life because you're not
Yeah.
a fucking cocksucker.
No,
If I
I
was to
don't.
call you an asshole right now, you wouldn't care. If I was to call you a bitch right now, you wouldn't care. But if I was to be like, oh, you fucking do this, and this, and it's real shit, you're gonna be like,
Mhm.
damn, for real, damn. And then you're not gonna talk to me for a minute because your butt hurt.
well, I
Right.
am an
Right.
asshole, so that one did hurt a little bit, but
But the point is, like, it's not like, man, it's not like I be calling people out on their bullshit. Like, I can't fuck with fake people like that. If I notice you fake, I'm gonna tell you fake, and I'm gonna tell you I don't fuck with you.
Right. Right.
so
Right.
Like,
in
cause
those
I be
days
trying
in
to
the
make sure you know where I stand.
motherfucker.
You feel me? Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. So in those days in the basement, you and Lab were linking up first. You guys were pretty consistent, right?
Yeah.
And that's when I would say you made some of your best songs. Then me and Tank started coming around. I mean, like I seen you cry in that studio. I feel like that's when you were really into your shit.
Well, I still am. It's just I don't get the studio time I used to get. I could
Right.
record in my with my shit, but I just don't do it. I don't fucking. I could fucking sit there and pump 5 songs out in a day if I wanted to, and I'm
Mhm.
talking like a full 24 hours. If I spend a full 24 hours on music, I could pump 5 songs out easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's nothing. But and I'm gonna get into my feelings because I'm making each song at the moment. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't have the studio to do it in.
Yeah,
And at the same time, I used to really get into my shit like that because I'd write it and then 3 days after I write it, I get in the studio and sing that shit and hear myself
yeah.
and then
Sometimes
post
it
it a
was the
week
same
later.
day.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
now by
same
the
day.
time
Yo, I
you
wrote
get in
this
your
shit at
feels,
school and then I sent it to
Mm-hmm.
you.
Exactly. That's exactly how it went. Like you did it at school, and you're like, I've been thinking about this stuff all day, and then I would come over after work, and then we'd knock it out.
yeah, like now you get into your feels, and but you can't hit the studio until 2 weeks after you're in those feels, and then when you do it, it's not the same mentality as you were in when you wrote it.
Yup. Yup. Motherfuckers don't get it. But like, hey, hear this shit. Look, it's like 1, 2, 3 that people watch over me. People died and left me weak, but I come back, take the lead. I learned that from Gene. It had it don't help me breathe, but I'ma smoke on this weed. It helping me mentally. When my grandma's spirit made me think twice, feel nice. Guardian angel watch over me through the night. Seen the light. We just been trying to make darkness seem bright, clean sight. But it's hard when you're struggling to make it right. I just gotta get my bands up. Every day grinding to make it major. What's the chances? I quit, got fired in the same day. Now what's the chances? I slipped in, fucked up my engine. I slipped in, hey shit. I bet my family probably forgot me till I'm famous. I've been living go mode. I just wonder what would happen if I go slow. Forget it, I gotta get a new whip and go. Never let the devil swallow my soul. See, like that shit right there, that shit's gonna be relatable until I die. You feel me?
Right.
So when I write a song that's gonna be relatable until I die, I'm always gonna feel it and I'm always gonna sing it the same. And if not, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna sing it better because I just practiced singing it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Versus like Cursed, where Cursed is like I had to write that song twice.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, tell me,
Yeah, but I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't even really think about that song.
you're
You the
not.
only people who bring it up. I should
I
delete that
know
shit.
you're not trying to go back and redo any of that, but that shit was good.
Yeah, dude. I just found the
Fucking
Shadows
do that.
beat. I just found the Shadow beat yesterday, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it just brought me way back. I still
Shadow
have
started
it,
talking to it. You know how old I was when I wrote that?
like
That's gonna be
14.
relatable till I die too. But
Yeah.
I can still spit that shit the same way, the same energy probably.
Okay,
Like
so
I said, if not more.
Right.
staying on track. So you were in that basement studio making some of the best songs you've ever made. Uh, Tank started fucking around doing some dumb shit, and then everybody just kind of fell out and quit getting together for a while.
Because fucking y'all are some bullshit ass pussies for a minute, but it's okay.
Hey, you weren't a saint either, my
So
guy.
explain.
You weren't a saint.
I didn't say I was
Explain.
a saint, but y'all are some bullshit ass pussies for a minute, man.
I think you started it, if my memory serves
Oh,
correctly, but okay.
maybe,
Well, hold on. I quit
maybe I
showing
did.
up because your little brother snagged my shit,
The whole
What
wallet
did he
thing.
take?
my wallet.
Oh, wait. Yeah, but didn't we find it?
Yeah.
You found it. I went over there the next day and was refused to do anything until I found my wallet. Couldn't find it. It was like, I'm not showing up to your house again until I get my wallet. And then like a week later, you found my wallet in your brother's room.
Was
I
there
almost
shit
said his
missing?
name. I wasn't rich, but I mean, there was no money left in it.
Man.
But that ain't you. That ain't you. But I didn't know. You know what I mean?
But still, it's fucked up.
I didn't know you that well, and my shit went missing, and so I was just like, "Fuck that! I'm never going over there again." That's when I was like
And
trying
then
to
the
fight
name
you and
Sticky
shit.
didn't help.
Yeah, the name Sticky didn't help. It doesn't help,
It never
fucker.
helps. But it don't matter because at the end of the day, bro, like I'm on the road to becoming a millionaire. And that's what most people don't understand. Like even my own family don't believe in that shit. But how am I gonna take advice from non-millionaires?
Exactly.
Well,
If you're not a millionaire, how am I gonna take advice on being a millionaire from you?
Exactly. I always say if you don't work as many hours as me or make more money than me, don't tell me what I should be fucking doing.
Well, you can make more money than me, but at the end of the day, you're not a millionaire.
But if they're making more money than me, then they're a step farther than me. So I'll take advice.
You're right. You're right.
Maybe
Some advice.
not maybe not weight as heavy, but I would most definitely
But
take
I'm saying,
some
like,
advice.
if they're like, don't do this, and you feel like you're like, I feel like if I took my advice, sometimes I'd end up in a better spot.
What do you mean by that?
But like,
Take what do you mean? Yeah, why don't you take your own advice?
because I'm starting to, and that's what's happening. Like,
Okay.
nobody even sees it yet because
Did you get
nobody
a haircut
understands
mid
mental
pod, dude?
growth
What?
for real. What?
I said, did you get a haircut mid pod, dude? What happened to your hair?
What do you mean?
It's there.
Okay, it's there. Okay, my bad. My bad.
Anyway,
Um,
you're taking your own advice.
so it's like you could sit there and you could post videos all day long in your parents' bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not your bedroom if it's at your parents' house, guys. Hello? It's not your fucking bedroom if it's at your parents' house. I don't even have a bedroom. I'm sitting in my bedroom right now.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That bedroom's
You
got
see
some
this?
nice
This is my
acoustics to it,
bedroom.
though.
But my point is, like, you could have things in your bedroom that are yours, or
Mm-hmm.
things in your parents' bedroom that are yours, is what I mean. But like, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna take your parents' advice until you end up where your parents are at.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that gonna take you?
No
To where
way,
your parents
exactly.
are at? No, you got to get
Mm-hmm.
farther than that. You got to be more open-minded than that. You know how many other people I talk to other than my parents every day?
Probably way more than
Too
I
many
do.
to count on one hand.
Yeah.
I get advice from fucking people who own businesses.
Mm-hmm.
I get advice from fucking hobos. You feel me? Like, on how they wish they did their life differently. Now you got to
Mm-hmm.
take that and you got to throw your own spin to it. But at the end of the day, you're still talking to those people and you're still getting everybody's perspective, and that's what counts.
Right.
You can't just keep on doing the same thing over and over again. If you do, you're gonna fail. That's like change as I go, change as I grow. Can't stay the same. You don't change, you don't grow.
Right.
See?
Wasn't that Einstein's definition of sanity? You keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting change.
Yeah. And everybody's stuck in it. And that's the weird
Mm-hmm.
part because a lot of times I feel insane, but if that's really the definition of insanity, then what am I?
You're changing everything up all the time, so
But listen, that's society making you feel insane because you're not doing what everybody expects you to be doing.
I'm not doing what
They're
everybody
they're
wants me to.
yeah.
Everybody
they're
wants me
actually
to
the
do what the
insane
fuck they
ones.
want to do. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They're actually the insane ones for being content with just doing the same thing every day for the rest of their lives. But they think we're insane for dreaming bigger than their little box that they think is perfect.
Yo, I think he's calling the cops. I gotta go.
Where you at right now? You just chilling in a parking lot somewhere?
Yeah, just at a gas station.
It was just yelling pretty loud, so that might have got him.
Yeah, maybe. I'm pretty passionate about my shit. But yeah.
Are you going?
Yeah, I left. I'm on a road now.
Be
He just
careful.
looked at me. He looked at me. He went boop, boop, boop.
Hey, look at the road, fucker.
I'm at a
Damn.
red light.
Oh, okay. Okay.
we
I'm like,
don't want you to
damn.
wreck another car, my guy. We're
Nah, bro. Every time I get wrecked, I get fucked at a red light.
yeah. We just put us down on your lap. We can hear you. We'll be okay.
Okay, so we all lost touch because we were some bitch ass pussies. What did you do in that time?
I fucking told Tank that if he's gonna flex a gun, he should come and kill me, and he didn't come and kill me. He told me he wanted to beat my ass. I told him you're too fat, and then he told me you don't know how fat these hands are, or how fast these hands are. And then he was like, "Never mind, we'll just handle it in a diss battle." Because I was like, "Bro,
Oh
I'm
God.
17 and you're 23, about to get your ass beat by a 17-year-old.
He
You're
stole
about
your
to come
beat.
fight a 17-year-old, and you're 23 and get your ass beat. All right, come on, let's boost that ego, bud. Woo!" You know what I'm saying? And then
I
it's like, all right, so he didn't do that. He fucking made a diss battle, right? Guess what his diss battle was?
You stole your beat,
He stole my beat. He stole my song. He stole my flow.
he
and
stole your
Logan helped
engineer.
him do it.
That's what he stole. He told
He
me.
stole
He
your
told me.
engineer.
He said, "Squeeze him a little tighter till that motherfucker what?
Pass out.
Pass out." No, he should have said head pop. Head pop till that motherfucker head pop. That shit would have went 10 times better. I promise.
It would have because headshot head pop, and he should have called it that.
Dippity dippity doo dah.
Squeeze
Guess
a little
what?
tighter till that motherfucker's head pop.
I just want to
Damn.
make it clear. When I thought he was gonna do that, I thought he was gonna make this song where like he was gonna steal your flow for a verse, and then the second verse he was gonna like flip the script. And then when he didn't do that, I regretted all of my decisions into helping him. And I really wanted to help you make yours, and we never got linked back up to do it. So I hope you don't hate me for that.
I don't care.
Okay, cool.
Because at the end of the day, I engineered that shit and it was better than his and it was all
It
real.
was really good too. It was really good.
So it was
Yeah.
like, it didn't even matter.
No,
None
it
of it
didn't.
mattered for real. Every time I ever got into a diss battle, it didn't matter. Like one time I beat the fuck out of the kid in the backseat of a car and pushed him out. And he went crying to a house full of people that didn't like him, like, oh, Austin jumped me. But like in reality, it was just Austin. Only Austin jumped you. He jumped on top of you, beat the shit out of you, and kicked you out of a car. It was not multiple people. You didn't get jumped, bro. You got your ass beaten. You didn't do anything but be like, why are you doing this?
Right, right.
So
But I made a whole diss on him. I got like 700 views. But at the end of the day, there's no point in diss battles for real because it doesn't get you anywhere.
sometimes I feel like you already got to be pretty relevant in order for a diss to be worth it. But
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is like Eminem and MGK, right? They dissed each other. Now, that put both of their careers at stake. And not to mention, it also fucking, what's it called?
sparked
It
new
put both
life
of
into
their
both of
careers.
them.
Huh?
I think it sparked new life into both of them. Eminem started popping again, and MGK got a segue into a new genre, and he's thriving in that genre.
Yeah, you're right. It definitely changed their lives, but I guess what I was trying to say is like that shit didn't have to happen. Like there was no
No,
reason. I
No.
mean, they were perfectly fine where they were at. M was making so much money. And at the end of the day, what did MGK really do to Eminem?
Not much. Well, I think the biggest
Nothing.
thing, the
Fucking
biggest.
nothing.
So the way, so
Some Twitter bullshit.
and then MGK went on one of those radio stations, did a freestyle and dissed him a couple times, and
Oh man.
yeah,
You're
so
right. Eminem had to come back from that. But why did MGK have to diss him is what I'm saying. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. there's a whole history there that like it makes sense for rappers to do what rappers do, but like in this the whole thing doesn't make any sense. I think M probably should have just dropped the whole Haley thing when MGK said that stuff right after the jump. If that happened, nothing would have happened after that.
Yeah.
So I think you're right.
so you get. I'm pretty sure that after this whole falling out and everything, somewhere in there, that's when you leave your dad's, go to your mom's, right?
Mhm.
And then you quit living with your mom, and where are you staying now?
I stay at my friend Bear's house, but sometimes I stay at my girl's house,
Mhm.
and sometimes I sleep in my car.
Right.
So Bear, how'd you meet Bear?
Uh,
Who's Bear?
selling weed, selling weed.
Just telling me you just found him one day and you guys just became
Hey,
friends.
kid, you smoke weed? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
And then he just happened to have some dope ass family members.
I met him a year later. He bought weed off me a year later. He didn't talk to me for a year, and then
Damn.
his parents met me. I smelled like weed. They were like, "Why does it smell like weed?" I was completely honest with them. Never lied to them a day in my life, and they were like, "Damn, he's real as fuck." His family swears up and down I'm blacker than them.
I mean, that's for them to say.
But I guess what my point is like, I'm blessed with people,
Mhm,
and I take these people over the people that have passed on me for no reason,
mhm.
all the time, any day out of the week. I'm about to go drive an hour away to go see my girlfriend again because I feel like picking her up from work at fucking 9, even though it's about to be 11. Because she
Right.
gets off at 11, but she tells me 9 every time. But it doesn't matter because that's my baby. That's my people. You know what I mean? Like, I
Mhm.
hope I die with that person. And that's just how that shit is. Like, I got blessed with people. And I'm sure if I called either one of you, like, hey, I need a place to stay, I'd probably be able to sleep on your couch.
Most likely,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's my point. I'm blessed with people. You see what I mean? And I feel like myself, and I only say this because Joelle told me this as like her saying, because she didn't say that I'd give her the shirt off my back, because half the time I don't even have a shirt. This is hers.
Right.
She told me I'd give her the skin off my back.
There you go.
So it's like I'd give you an arm and a leg. You
Mhm.
ride for me, I ride for you. And that's just how that shit goes
Right.
for everybody. And I feel like I just got to reciprocate the same energy everybody gives to me, and I'm going to get farther in life.
Yeah. I think
I
that's probably good.
actually, sorry, go ahead.
I think it's probably a good mentality to have, just to make sure that you're always the positive, like pushing that good feeling forward, and eventually it's going to come back, and you're all going to be good.
Yeah. Um, I talk to a lot of older people who are older than me. So a lot of them have different mind states. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
I don't tell them my age until they ask me because I don't really think about age like that.
Mhm.
But they'll be like, "How old are you?" I'll be like, "How old are you?" They'll be like, usually anywhere from like 23 to 30. And then I'll be like, "How old do you think I am?" Usually anywhere from 23 to today I got a 29. Usually it was
Right.
23 to 25, but today I got a 29.
Hmm.
Somebody thought I was 29 years old. That's a whole decade older than I am. Do you
Right.
understand how that feels to be told that you seem like you're a decade older than you are?
I don't have any
Some
idea.
people would say it feels like shit.
I don't. I don't think it feels like shit because it's just maturity.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
just your life point of view. It's them it's them recognizing that you know how to keep on fucking going and never stop. It's them
Right.
recognizing that you know how to be a man. It's a man telling you like, "Holy fuck, I thought you were a grown ass man, but you're actually a kid."
Mhm.
Like my own mom tells me she thinks I'm 23 in my head. I had to parent my mom. That's why my mom kicked me out.
Yeah.
So it's like nobody can really talk shit about me no more. Nobody can really talk shit to me no more. And at the end of the day, I realized that when somebody tries to talk shit to me, there's no point because I'm not gonna talk shit. I'm gonna talk about you.
Right.
I'm not gonna talk about what I heard. I'm gonna talk about what I see. I'm gonna talk about what I know. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's too much hate in this world. And when you talk shit about somebody, it's one thing to make fun of somebody, but it's another thing to share some knowledge and try and change that person.
Mhm.
When somebody comes at me and they start telling me, like, for instance, I sing to people at gas stations for $1, but I'm a bum for it, right? Bitch, I work another job. I got fucking a backpack blower for blowing leaves. I got window wipers and fucking squeegees and shit for cleaning windows industrial, so that I got 3 fucking sources of income. And on top of that, I'm doing some other shit. So I don't know who the fuck talking to me right now about getting a job, but you shouldn't be talking shit to me. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like, last time I checked, you're fucking 40 years old driving around in the same minivan because you probably got 15 sperm pets with the wrong bitches. Fucking now you're talking shit to me because your life's fucked up. I'm sorry.
Right.
Go talk
So
shit to
sperm
somebody
pads.
else who's gonna talk shit back because I'm talking shit about you. No, I'm talking about you. I'm talking to you so that maybe you can learn something.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Pull
Them
out of this
sperm,
parking lot. They listen to
them
you.
sperm pads. He says.
Sperm pets
Yeah, bro.
is a good term.
I
I
know
like
too many
that.
people with some sperm pets.
That's funny. So you've been talking about how you went through 4 whips in 4 months, or 5 whips 4 months.
I think it's 4 and 4.
So let's hear about it. Why?
The head gasket blew in my truck. And then I got into a Grand Prix. I got crashed into and spun out. Remember, the
Mhm.
second one, the next car was the Benz. And then I got T-boned at a red light in Pontiac the day before Halloween. I was sitting at a red light looking both ways. There was a bend, so it went this way and it went this way. See what I mean?
Mhm.
And then so it turned into a green light. I pulled out. I was in first gear. I'm only going like 15 miles per hour. Motherfucker comes flying, blows through the red light, crashes into me. So my car goes boom, spins this way, and then they turn into me and crash into me again. They hit both sides of my car.
Goodness.
And they dipped.
Yep. I fucking all right, so we crashed. I didn't know what the fuck happened, but everybody else was froze, and I was like, I am one to think on my toes. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at you, look at you. Bear was sitting in the back seat with the door morphed into his body like it was a fucking mold, and he was like, oh shit, like just frozen. My girlfriend's sitting in the front seat, scream crying about her leg. We just left the haunted house where she just got hurt because they scared her on the stairs. Fucking what's it called? So now none of the doors are opening because they're too jammed shut. I had my car in drive. I tried hitting the fucking pedal, and that bitch didn't go nowhere because it's in fucking drive and nobody, like, there's no way it's going anywhere. It's total. That was what I was checking for. Because if I could drive away, then I could fucking pull off. You know what I mean? And that would be the shit. So I could beat the shit out of him and pull off, right? No. Fucking, I I was like, nope, not going anywhere. I looked at the battery. The battery was on. I hopped on the glove box, opened up the moonroof, hopped out the car, landed right in front of the guy who crashed into me. And I was like, you're lucky I don't fucking kill you right now, bro. There's 10 people looking at us right now with their phones out. You're lucky I don't fucking kill you. Like, my girlfriend's sitting in my front seat, scream crying right now. I got to take care of her. You owe me money. You owe me money. Get the fuck out of the car. You owe me money. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He was some Lebanese dude. Fucking didn't even speak English. And then, so I'm like, fuck this. I go back over to the car. I rip my girlfriend's door open. I rip Bear's door open from the outside because I unlocked him while I was inside. And this is all over the course of like fucking 5-10 minutes. You know what I mean? Just thinking on my toes, thinking I got to get everybody okay. I got to keep everybody safe and I got to make sure everything's all right because this shit is fucked up. You know what I mean? Like sitting here screaming fuck for a second until I eventually came to my senses. Like, all right, what the fuck you gonna do, Austin? You know what I mean? So now I got my girlfriend in my arms. I'm carrying her to the fucking corner where we're not in the middle of an intersection. And then this is at 1 in the morning, by the way, in Pontiac. Fucking, so I carry her there. This dude's fucking standing at the corner. I'm like, you're in my fucking way, bro. Like, I don't know why the fuck you think you get to sit there. You seem retarded as fuck. Like, every time I look at you, I think about hurting you. Like, you just need to move. So eventually he walked away, and I understand why he walked away. I mean, I was fucking yelling at him. Like, I probably spit in his face a couple times by accident, but motherfucker owes me money. I want to find out who he is and sue him, but the police won't tell us shit because the police don't ever do shit.
Mhm.
So that was that. And then I got this car a couple days later.
So does the ambulance come? Like that wasn't that. You kind of were at a climax of the story, and then
Yeah, there
just
was 5 cops. There was 5 cops, and there was there was 5 cops, and there was um one ambulance. Bear and Joel were in the ambulance, and I was running around trying to figure everything out. But tell me how there's 5 cops and 2 people leaving on foot, one in heels, and you're not going to be able to go chase him. You're going to stand around in a circle and talk about what happened.
and was Bear good?
Yeah, Bear was all right. His leg was fucked up. All of our legs were fucked up. Joel got the worst leg. I got a concussion. Their airbags went off. Mine didn't. I was glad theirs did.
Good.
Damn.
I'm glad everybody's okay.
Yeah, me too.
So what you
That's what I'm
driving
saying. I'm
nowadays?
blessed. I'm blessed. I'm not lucky. I'm blessed. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
trying to get my money up.
Mm-hmm. So what you driving around
Cause that's
nowadays?
all I can do. Huh?
What you driving around nowadays?
GMC Envoy 2006.
Not bad.
Not
That's
bad.
that's
No.
a little safer to be getting in all these accidents with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
It's
ain't
a
getting in
point
no
A to point
accidents
B.
today though.
So now you've got a case open against you, or you
Kinda.
think maybe you
Maybe.
got
I don't know.
arrested
They
the
took
other day.
pictures of all my shit. They took pictures of all my shit. So when I go to court, they're probably gonna bring it up. But I wasn't selling. I just had it all in my car. My uncle gave me a scale that day, and I had two phones because one's a Wi-Fi phone, and I had to get a new phone when I got this car. So I had that phone on me,
Gotcha.
So how'd
and
you
I've
get
had this
pulled
car
over?
for a week. I was sitting on a fucking private road because my girlfriend was like, "You can't be here right now. My mom's coming home and she's gonna see your car. You gotta leave and come back and jump in the window." And I was like, "All right." So I fucking left, went down the road. She told me that there was this road, so I pulled onto the road and I sat there. I sparked a doobie. Next thing you know, there's a cop behind me.
Nice. Nice.
So I had no insurance. They got to search my car. They had me in handcuffs in their car. They told me I was a suspect. I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" It was like a past case. And then it was they searched my car, found all my shit, asked me if I was selling. I was like, no. They were like, "We found two phones, a scale, and a bunch of pre-eighth scaled out bags." And I was like, "I don't know, officer, that's how I bought it. My uncle gave me a scale and I have another phone because it was a Wi-Fi phone. I don't know what to tell you." He was like, "You're lucky we're not charging you with this today." I was like, "I know, thanks."
I
I wasn't
appreciate it.
selling
Yeah.
though. Yeah. Whew,
They
I wasn't
snagged it all
selling.
though, of course.
Yeah, he told me he was gonna destroy the evidence. That motherfucker burned that shit and inhaled it. That was some Zaza. You feel me? Like, look at this shit. Let me show you the Zaza. Let me show you the zippity zippity zooza. Motherfuckers only got half my weed though. Pussy ass pigs. You can't
There you
even tell
go.
how good this weed is.
No,
Man,
not through the Zoom quality.
Yeah, the Zoom quality sucks, dude.
it's a beautiful nug. That's that Cali shit, bro.
Haven't seen many nugs in my day, but that one looks pretty good.
Man, you know I stay with the sticky icky. You know how many people got me saved in their phone under sticky?
Probably everybody that you give your number to.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of phone numbers too, because I got a different phone number all the time.
Yeah, it was really funny when JP called you again. You're like, "Who's this?" Like, even though you just talked to him, that made me giggle quite a bit.
Because I didn't save his number yet. And I get called so many times, bro.
I was
Mhm.
talking about how like every time you pick up the phone, you expect it to be a lawyer.
I expected to be a lawyer. Nuh-uh. You gotta have one good lawyer, and you don't need to talk to no other lawyer.
You got good lawyers over there?
One good lawyer, and I don't need to talk to no other lawyer.
There you go.
Is your
Think
woman from down in the city too?
Mm-mm.
no, she's
No.
back up here, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
That's where I'm headed.
So they pulled you over down here.
Yeah, fucking Lapeer County Sheriff, a bitch. I hope you
There you
watch
go.
it.
I hope you're
No, I don't.
watching.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you definitely don't.
Motherfucker, you better crop out all of the incriminating bullshit.
Especially because we just showed weed. We told them what car you drove, when you're going to be down there all the time. The fact that you're going to
We've
come down and see me all the time.
we finally got him. This is it, boys. We're cropping all the good shit and leaving only that.
Yeah,
Good.
we're actually working with the feds right now.
Well, shit.
This was a sting operation.
If y'all actually working for the feds and you think you locking me up, you ain't locking me up. I'll tell you that much.
We know where you're gonna be tonight.
Where?
Acktown somewhere.
Where?
Packtown somewhere.
Mactown.
Pack?
Nah.
No?
No,
Oh, okay. Wink,
I'm a
wink.
dangerous man.
I mean, if you said Lapeer County Sheriff, then I know I can guess a couple places.
Oh yeah.
As in Lapeer, North Branch, Metamora, Hadley, somewhere around there. Davison.
You were wrong about every single one of them.
Brown City. Watch him be in Brown City tonight. Part of Brown City is Lapeer County.
Yeah, the other half of it.
You know what? I'm gonna have to go get the ops.
I don't have any of those besides Tank.
Look. If you guys die within the next 2 weeks, they're calling it COVID. I'm on my way.
They're calling it a COVID, he says.
We got to get this thing posted tonight.
Yeah. I can, I'll get it edited up for sure. Either, it's, I'm glad that you're doing good though, man. I'm glad that you're alive. I'm glad you're surviving.
Thanks.
We do worry about you sometimes. We talk about you quite a bit, and we just want to make sure that you're okay.
Yeah, you're kind of a highlight to this podcast.
Because you guys talk about me when I'm not there.
Yeah,
I'm talking mad shit about you when you're not here.
It's because I'm not here though. Because look, how much mad shit did they talk while I was here?
No, all right, well, hold on. I'm getting to that. Hold on, I'm getting to that.
Perfect timing for the light to turn on.
I mean, like you said, I don't talk shit. I talk facts. And so the only shit I've talked on this podcast is about my wallet going missing.
Yeah, I ain't take your wallet.
I know you didn't, but what we were talking shit about is you just ghosting us because your Snapchat got deleted. We didn't know that.
I don't know how to fucking get a hold of you. Lab needs to take my number.
Hey, you've hopped on that high horse before and thought you were too good for us, and you know you don't need no help. You can do it by yourself. So I thought maybe that was another one of those stunts.
Yeah, because you guys were being some pussy ass bitches.
Oh god,
some bullshit ass pussies.
No
I
comment.
Okay, yeah, you're right. No comment. No. You can't record. You can't have me record.
No, you make your comments.
You can't have me record a song called "No Help" without me making a joke or two.
You didn't record the song called "No Help."
Yes, I did.
Oh yeah, you did. You
I
recorded
don't
the
need
one
no
without
help. I ain't doing by myself.
Let me sneak this little 1-2 in there. So you don't. Nah, dude, I don't want to do this to you.
Come on.
We're just busting balls.
You don't need no help, but you're gonna get help from all those people putting that change in them donut cans.
Yeah, you didn't need to do that.
But hear me out.
I went for it. He told me to go for it.
That's not helping me.
It's helping everybody, but I need the help.
That's helping you.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
That's helping Lab. That's helping the neighbor. That's helping fucking kids who don't have food at home because I'm gonna have a loaded fridge. That's helping people who don't have a fucking roof over their head when it's raining. That's helping because it's open 24/7.
Hey, but none of those people have a song called "I Don't Need No Help."
But at the same time,
and guess who started the donation? By themselves.
I mean,
guess who had the idea?
He's got
by
a point.
Themselves.
He's got a point.
Guess who kept pushing without you? By themselves.
Those people are gonna help you help me.
Both of you, by himself.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that nowadays, but I mean, no, you still have more. You still have more songs than I do. I lied. That's
he's got more release songs too, more finished songs.
100%.
Yeah, but I know you just got a new phone, so who's got more notes typed in that bitch? Me.
Who's made more songs in their life? Me. Who's got more time under their belt?
I mean, I'm pretty close.
How much? I don't know that one. How long you been making music, Lab?
Since I was 6th grade.
I wrote my first song in elementary school, but that was like when me and my cousins were saying we were going to be in a band and shit, but I couldn't sing, so I would write the songs and my cousin would sing them.
Well, I did that shit too, but I mean, like, religiously started making music.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I feel like all kids do that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start a band.
Like all my cousins did that shit with me too, or like me and my boy Drew, we used to fucking write love songs and be like, oh, I like this girl, so I'm gonna write a love song about her. And then we'd never show them the love song. We'd just be some pussies about it. But later on in life, we ended up actually making music. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I've been writing music for about 10, 12 years, but I've only been like really going in the last 6.
Ah, see, I've been really going in for 7.
Yep.
I'd say
Where?
26. I'd say 2016 is when I really started going in. So
Yeah, it was about
Shit,
that
but they
same.
ain't ready. They ain't ready for 2023.
I
2022.
2022 is when I'm dropping, so they better get
Yeah, I'm
ready.
dropping my music in 2022, but they could be ready for that. I want them to. Be
2022
waiting,
is my year.
Yeah, it's
I'm coming out with some shit.
man. Y'all go too fast. You gotta be
sticky.
patient.
Well, I've been working on this for forever. You know that. So
Give them a
Yeah,
couple
but
snippets.
yeah, I'm going right now. Here, let me show you something real quick. Let me pull this up.
oh
So
shit.
yeah, we'll give him some debut, eh? I think that's just my favorite one to show people.
He's never heard Bet You.
Oh really?
Really?
I don't
Let's
know.
debut. Listen to this. This isn't. Hold on. One moment. Wrong files. This is where's
Where you posted right now?
Outside my boy's old house.
Hmm.
Nobody's there.
It's abandoned now.
There you go. Fuck, I'm trying.
In a town where people can see you.
It's the hood.
There you go. Okay, yeah, that's
I could sleep here right now.
Can you guys hear that?
No.
Okay, hold up. Guys hear that, or do I have to share sound? I might have
Share
to
sound.
There we go.
There we go.
This is my debut, time to pull it all the stops. Gotta make sure when the beat drops, I'm the only one on top. The only young gun, dumb enough to push it till he pops. The only hung sung, drunk enough to trip over his cock. I'm a hun son, better run to rip your limbs apart. No condom, dead and numb, I'm feeling it from the start. Now some dumb people never come appreciate my art. That's when the show stops, I'm the only one that knows how to keep on moving, keep on grooving. Don't give up and keep on shooting. I'm not losing, I'm not proving anything, just keep on choosing. All these whack MCs that can't hold the torch to me, that can't even count to 3, that can't even hold the keys.
That's my intro to my album.
Okay.
So that's gonna be. It's not done yet. It's gonna be about twice
You're
as long as
definitely
that.
getting better.
Almost
I
definitely.
feel
by
like
the
every
end.
time I hear a song from you guys, you get better.
Yeah.
I
But
fuck
Jake, I
with
hope you
that
moved
heavy.
away from Jack. Jake, I hope you moved away from Jack.
Oh,
Who's Jack? Oh, Jack.
Jack Harlow.
Jack. I don't know. You can. So the last thing you heard is what I did in the studio, right? You do the most gross, like burnt toast.
Hmm.
You can show them a snippet of the most recent thing that I did. I'm
Okay.
trying to. I don't know, dude. I'm not really sticking with this the straight rap sound. I like the more melodic kind of shit. So
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
we'll see where it goes. I'm working on singing. I've started watching some videos, learning how to
There you
use
go.
my vocals and sing better and stuff like that. We'll see where it takes me.
So here you go. You guys can hear it, right?
No.
Then I need to share my screen, eh? Boom. Get over here, thank you.
You like my beach that I'm at?
I like the beach.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck, this whole thing.
You won't get a time, no. You don't wanna talk, no.
You won't get a time to just listen what I say. You don't want to talk, well then baby that's okay. Keep this gun up on the dresser, just sit there like a vase. If I put it to my head,
Ooh.
the expression on your face gon' change.
What?
Shit ain't been the same. Life been moving fast, so I keep serving the lanes. I've been taking drugs, till I see them blurry things. Now people wanna talk, I don't talk about a thing. Brother going through it, I can see it on his face. These friends I thought I knew him, but now shit just feeling strange. Notice something wrong, going crazy in my brain. If I told you what I think, you would think that I'm insane. Cause you won't get a time, dude, just listen what I say. You don't wanna talk, well then baby that's okay. Keep this gun up on the dresser, just sit there like a vase. If I put it to my head, the expression on your face gon' change. Wake up every day, I'm just dealing with the pain.
We can't give him too much because we can't show everybody this, but it's pretty good.
That's a song.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It is a song. That is what it is.
It's a good song.
Thank you.
Don't lie in your music, Mr. Drug Popper.
I appreciate it. I'm not. It's facts.
What drugs you be taking?
Just weed nowadays.
How often?
Weed? I only smoke probably twice a day nowadays.
Oh, twice a day? Okay.
Yeah.
Last time I saw you, you weren't smoking. I tried to smoke with you. You were like, "Oh no, man, my anxiety from weed."
Yeah, it's I don't know, it gets better most days. It all depends on the environment that I'm around and who I'm with too. But I had that
Or
Delta
the weed
pen.
you're smoking.
I had that gas station shit
Uh,
when I was with you.
uh.
But
Gas
no,
stations.
there was a point where I was heavy into the snorting the addies, and
Fuck
I
that shit.
may or may not have done some Percocets in my lifetime, and we'll keep it there. We'll stop there.
I like shrooms.
I love shrooms, but my last experience a couple months ago, I fucked
I don't
up.
give a fuck about the last experience. What about the next experience, bro?
There
Come
might not
on.
be there. If there's a next, it'll be like. So when I started doing shrooms, it was the best thing ever. I fucking loved that shit. And I would get super depressed when I'd come down from the shrooms because I wanted to feel like that all the time. And then so like I started microdosing and I was eating a little bit of shrooms every single day. And I did that for a couple weeks. And then I met a dude that's got mushroom chocolate bars. And I was
No
I
name.
was yeah, I was chilling off of a couple fucking pieces of the bar and shit. But the last time I did it, I ate the whole bar before I even got home, and it was like 10 o'clock in the morning. I just woke up, and it made me feel like shit. I was puking, and it was just not good. It made me realize, like, because when I tripped, it was always the best time of my life. So I didn't understand how people hurt themselves off of LSD or hallucinogenics. But that trip
Because
was so bad that
they don't think life is real. They're like,
well,
oh shit, I wonder if ow.
no, dude, listen, that trip was so bad and I wanted it to end. I was trying to sleep it off and shit, and you can't when you're on that stuff.
I did it.
The only way to get it to stop would be to die, and that's why people do that stuff, dude. Like that's why I'm scared to do it again because I had those thoughts and I like was like, dude, I just want this to stop. It wouldn't fucking stop. So
Oh, I just know
now
it's gonna stop eventually.
yeah, dude, but when I was driving myself fucking crazy, dude.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
It's because
fuck
you
that.
can't think like that. That was all your fault, bro.
It was. I shouldn't have ate the whole fucking bar. And I was doing it with my girlfriend. And so, like, I was just trying to hide from her and let her do her thing because I was not trying to have her feel the way I was feeling.
Trying to hide.
Yeah, I didn't want to put her in a bad trip. So I'm like, you go hang out, do your thing. And I'm just going to sit in here and want to fucking die.
First time
this
me and
whole
my
time.
girl trip, she had a bad trip, and I had to like take care of her on shrooms.
Yeah, it's
That
not
was
fun.
fucking crazy.
Logan's going to do it.
One day. I think we're gonna
Ugh.
smoke weed a couple more times, and then we'll graduate.
So I gotta probably get going soon.
Yeah, man. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
All right. Let me know when we can link or some, or if you guys want me back on the podcast.
Sure, we'll do, man. We will. We'll let you know.
All right, for sure. Peace.
Yeah, peace, man.
Aces.
Nice talking to you.
Stay smooth.
Always. I'm on a beach.
And that was Lil Sticky, everybody.
We
What
weren't recording the whole time.
Yeah, we were.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, scaring me over here.
Yeah.
Oh. It's gonna take fucking forever for this to turn into a video, though.
Is it long?
I don't know how long we've been going, but that was just as good as I wanted it to be. He's a character.
He is.
He's a good guy. But
I
I think
thought for sure he was getting pulled over, or
me too.
I thought some shit was gonna go down.
Yeah.
Didn't know what, but
Yeah. Well, on that note, I think I'm also going to head out because my dinner just got done. So I'm going to go eat food, and then I'm
tear it
going to
up
edit this up, and then we'll post both of these podcasts, yesterday's and today's, eventually.
tomorrow.
Post.
At least one of them.
Okay, we'll do.
All right. All
I
right,
could,
deuces, man.
yeah, peace.